Welcome to Let's Play Top Gear GT Championship Part 4, and it's time for round 4 of our first season of the championship mode. We're going through the TI circuit Aida, which is now known today as the Yokohama circuit, I believe. This is one of the tracks that I don't have much experience with, but I have raced around it in a more realistic game. This is in a... oh, I forget which one it is. It's either... Toka Race Driver 2 or Toka Race Driver 3. It's one of the Race Driver games that has this circuit. So I do have some prior experience with this circuit, but yeah. But I believe this is the shortest track in this game. I think. I can't remember if it's this one or the one that hosts round 5 in this game. Excuse me while I work my way around to Celica, who's actually got a good starting spot. Not quite the podium, but 4th position is better than last, which he's finished in every race so far. So, into the grass as I try to get around Sylvia and fail. Excuse me, Mr. Celica. So I can close this gap down this long straightaway here. And yeah, as far as the TI circuit and the actual 2001 JGTC calendar, this was actually those of round number 1. So... round 1, round 4, same difference, you know, whatever. Whatever. Also, looking at my thing, I just realized I noticed, I actually forgot to mention something about Fuji Speedway, is the fact that it hosted 2 rounds of the JGTC Championship. The All Japan GT Championship. 2001, it was rounds 2 and 5, so... or, rounds 2 and 4, excuse me. That's pretty neat. The only, the only venue to have 2 rounds in that season. So, completed lap number 1, I have the lead, and we have a very large gap between, the other 2, or between the podium and the rest of the field. Interesting. That was probably caused by me unintentionally blocking the Celica after my mistake around here, this area on lap 1, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was my fault. Whoopsie. And I'm out of content. Had every race so far has been a dry race. I know we'll get a wet race eventually. There's no way I can do this entire LP on just dry races, so we'll be getting wet races eventually. Overall, wet races don't really do much. I mean, you get rain graphics on screen as well as slightly reduced grip. Hey, it changes things up a little bit, so, you know, still be cool to see. As we enter the final lap of this race. Make around the first corner. Now, this little section of this track is pretty hard. It's really easy, but it's hard to overtake in, especially since you're carrying so much goddamn speed. Just that little, very slight S bend. It's kind of annoying when you're trying to overtake a car around there, because if you're like me, more often than not, you'll just, you know, ram into the back of them. So you're moving your car all over the place to hit the turns and stuff. And they just happen to be in your way. Don't mind me, just take another grass trip. I think I'm upshifting way late. I know it's a lot later than the game does, like with automatic transmission, but hey, whatever. It's not really hurting my acceleration, and if it is, it doesn't matter. So we go around the final turn, and across the line, I win at Aida. Or however the hell that's pronounced. So hooray. Also had 80 kilograms of ballast for that race. Nice. And the Celica ended up getting shuffled to last yet again. May have been due in part to me, I don't know. So let's check out the points after 4 rounds. Sylvia remains in second. The RX-7 falls from 4th to 5th. And Celica once again sitting on minimum points as I'm sitting on maximum points. Very good. So we are trying to run away with second place here, so nice. So with that, that'll conclude this segment. So next time on Top Gear GT, we'll move on to round number 5, so stay tuned for that.